Alright, now we're back. I thought I would share with you what's going on in the bottom deep. So here we go. This one, I put the top over there. It wasn't as heavy as I thought it was, but I brought over one of our toolboxes that I could go ahead and utilize for my hive inspections. So that's going to be kind of fun. I'm really curious to see what's in the bottom of this hive. How are they doing on honey stores? Seems to me like they're going to have a lot, but we'll see. Now I just need to get these frames out of here. There we go. Okay, so it looks like they did end up going from the bottom to the top, and they went ahead and ate a lot of their food stores, so they're trying to fill them up right now. There's still little patches of honey on there, so that's good. You can see they're still working them out. Everything else looks pretty much good to go. So, a couple dead bees here and there, but it's not bad. The undertakers will take care of that. No problem. So I'm just going to keep going through here, make sure that there's no wax moth larva, no small hive beetle, nothing that's going to be causing a problem for this hive this year. One of my main concerns was having the bees under the lean-to. Are they not getting enough sun? Things like that. But I do keep rugs under the beehives, and those rugs seem to help a ton from small hive beetles because they usually do nest in the ground and things like that. These bees look really good. I'm really happy. You can see some dead bees in here right there. But other than that, I don't see very many. They're doing pretty good. So other than that, they look good. They're just kind of cruising along, filling things up. That's exciting. These are my 18 frames, so they're 2 years old now. Alright, here we go. Third frame in. I still have the queen in her clip over there. She's doing good, so that's good to know. I didn't have to worry about movement or anything. You can see how dark this wax is. It's kind of crazy because 2 years old and it's that dark already, but it really does come from the different propolis and different areas of nectar and things like that, and all the pollen, it changes. Sometimes they bring in a lot of purple pollen, and sometimes the propolis will be really dark colors. That's kind of cool, so. This is my helper over here. Can you go stand over there, please? You're going to go stand right over there. Good job. You stand over there, and I will have you take a look-see at these. So, there's another one, just completely empty. So, that looks really good. I think one of the things that I would consider doing right now is because the queen has so much honey up there, and these are all completely empty, is I might actually take some of the honey frames out of there, and then I'm going to go ahead and replace them with some of these empty frames. That way she has a chance to lay brood. The other option would be, because these are completely empty, I might actually go ahead and put that box on the bottom, put this empty hive on the top, and that alleviates her so she doesn't think that she's congested, and she'll be able to actually go up top and start laying. That's usually what you do in the springtime, is have to swap boxes around. I have some dead bees on here from before, so I'm just going to scrape off the dead bees. And then that's about it. These are still alive, and they're working on essentially filling this area up. So that's good. So far so good. A lot of yellow pollen in this hive. They're bringing in lots of yellow pollen, which is great. In the spring, when it gets really warm, as we're heading towards summer, I'm going to go ahead and start cleaning up the hives really well. The bees will start making a lot of burr comb, and that's where we get a lot of our beeswax from. So they'll end up creating a ton of burr comb, and some of this wonky comb will be smoothed out for their sake, so that way when you pull up the frames don't break completely and have all the honey going everywhere. So rather than having that problem, I usually clean it up really good and make it easier for them. I'm just removing some of the dead bees right now, so that way they're not having to do as much work. This one, again, has not been filled up with wax at all, so this is going to have to be worked on, which they'll start working on. See a couple dead bees here and there. But otherwise, it looks really good. I think these are doing great. I'm definitely going to take my own advice, and I'm going to go ahead and swap the boxes around. Right here, you can see we have a stink beetle in here. So he's been cruising around, somehow he got in. Not my favorite beetle, they stink, literally, but it's a stink bug, a Washington stink bug. So that's what they look like. They're nothing like the Arizona stink beetles, but those are them. I'll get him out of the hive. They don't, so far hasn't done anything, and I haven't seen any in here. They just smell funny. But otherwise, he's good to go, as long as he's not causing trouble. We don't need him. We don't want him. Okay, so this is a heavier frame. I definitely can tell that there's honey in here. Looks like there's a couple dead bees, but on this side there's definitely honey and it's getting heavy. So they'll be utilizing that this year. And then, let's see, lastly I have one more frame on the outside. And we'll go from there. Okay, lots of dead bees. So why do I have lots of dead bees? They fell from the top. The bees never cleaned them out. So this is a good reason why I need to start cleaning everything out right now, making sure that it's good to go. The bees usually keep a really nice hygienic hive, so that's important. So other than that, we're good to go. Now I'm going to go ahead and take this apart, clean the bottom of it from the screen bottom board, and take a look at that CD. So I'll show you that on the next part, because I do need to rearrange this. I'm going to swap boxes completely. This is going on top, that's going on the bottom. They're going to move from the bottom to the top next. So I'll show you that on part 3, and we'll see how that CD is doing on the bottom, if we even have any hive beetles. Hopefully we don't. So thank you.